Hello aspirants, welcome to the Agriculture Aspirants. I am Saurabh Pratap. I am happy to announce you that I am going to launch the Agriculture Optional course with free of cost. So, as you know, there are two papers in every optional. So, in Agriculture Optional, there are two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. So, accordingly, we will proceed. First, we will cover the paper 1 and then we will go to paper 2. So, I would like to highlight some features of this course. This is the free of cost. Okay. Please focus on this point. This is a free of cost course and all the lectures will be available in only and only YouTube. Okay. And our target is to cover this optional by December. Anyhow, we will finish this course by December. And as you know, and if you have watched my previous lectures on UPSC, I have discussed the whole topics in detailed way. I cover every aspects of the topic which is relevant for the exam. So next point is that PYQ discussion. As you know, before starting any topic, I always discuss the PYQs. PYQs give some hints about the type questions and what should we read. Okay, what should we read and what to avoid. So this is important aspects of our preparation. So let's start paper 1. I will not take too much long time about this. So this is unit first. As you know, there are 7 to 8, around 9 units in paper 1 and around 7 to 8 units in paper 2. So accordingly, we are covering first ecology. This is a important point of our syllabus. This is a first unit. Basically, if you saw syllabus, you will get these points. And this unit covers ecology and its relevance to man. Okay, ecology and its relevance to man. Second point is natural resources and their sustainable management and conservation. Third point is physical and social environment as a factors of crop distribution and production. Next point is agroecology, cropping patterns as indicator of environments. Environmental pollution and associated hazards to crop, animals and humans. Then climate change, international conventions and global initiatives. Greenhouse effects and global warming. And the last point is advanced tools for ecosystem analysis, such like that remote sensing and GIS. Okay, collectively it is known as precision farming. Okay, and around this, from these topics, these are very important topics. I am highlighting these topics in different colors. Environmental pollution. Every year you will get one question, okay, associated with this. Okay, and next point is climate change. Very important, and this is a burning topic. Okay, this is a very important topics of unit first. Every year you will get one or two questions. Greenhouse effects and global warming. This is interlinked. Okay, and last one is a precision farming. We can collectively say that remote sensing and geographic information system. Okay, these are the very important topics of this syllabus of this first unit, ecology. Okay, and as you have seen this, that these topics are interlinked with environment sections. Okay, if you have read environment topics, you will get idea what is this and what is not. So don't worry about this. We will cover these topics very comprehensively, and these topics are less important, but you have to cover because many times questions arrive from these topics, and you feel difficulty in solving the problem, solving the questions or writing a good quality answers. So little bit it is difficult because there is a no comprehensive material about this, as questions are asked in the previous years. And second part is natural resources. In recent times I have checked many copies about this, and various aspirants send me copy for after answer writing. So I found that the answers are not very relevant. They are very generic. Even they are not writing to the point. What this question is asking, aspirants are writing everything else. Okay, they write everything what they know, but question is demanding different things. So focus on these points. So let's start. This is a lecture 1, ecology and its relevance to men. Okay, ecology and its relevance to men. This is the first point of our syllabus, and I am Saurabh Pratap, as I have discussed earlier. So I would like to discuss about some PYQs of this topic. Rarely they ask, but they ask questions coming from this topic. They ask the questions, but the nature of question is very different. Okay, so recently in 2021 they asked about define ecology. What is ecology? And ditto the points which are written in the syllabus. What are the basic concepts and its relevance in the crop production? Okay, it is asked in 20 marks, 2021 year. Okay, first second question is that establish the relationship between nature, Indian culture and Indian agriculture. This question was asked in 2021 in IFS exam. Third question is list down the principles of ecology. Very difficult point. You will not given a single material on this topic. And this question is repeatedly asked, but I have not written here many times. So these are the core topics, and using these points they ask different questions, but they have same essence. So don't worry about this. Next question is how to develop productive and sustainable ecosystem. Okay, how to develop productive and sustainable ecosystem. This was asked in 2014. Next question is ecological concept of productivity. This was asked in 2014 and 20 marks. So hope you are getting the idea about the question. Okay, always prepare a basic template on every topic. This is highly recommended and every topper suggests about this. So let's discuss what is ecology. Now we are starting our lecture. What is ecology and what is the relevance to men or human? So as you had read about ecology, what is ecology? Ecology is a scientific study. What? It is a scientific study about what? Relationship between organism and its environment. What? Relationship between organism and its environment. Okay, so you need to understand, if any organism is surviving in any environment has a significant impact on individual's life. Okay, so you are getting idea, I hope. So it encompasses the interaction between living organisms like plant, animal or microorganisms and their physical surroundings. What are the physical surroundings? Like plants, animals, soil, water, air and climate. So these are the physical surroundings. What? Soil, water, air and climate. And biotic environment, like that population, living organism are the biotic factors. So you are I hope you know about environment. What is environment? So this is all about environment. In a simple way, I would like to say that it is the study about how any organism is performing in a given environment or in a surrounding environment. Okay, let's take example about a cactus. Cactus grow only in dry areas like desert. Okay, in desert area cactus grow according to its physiological features. If we grow cactus in different environment like humid environment, it will grow in different way, okay, or it may grow very quickly or very late, or it may die soon. Anything can happen. This is all about ecology. Means that we are studying about any species, given species, and its a surrounding, how it is performing well. Okay. So I hope it is clear now about ecology. Ecology is a scientific study about relationship between organisms and their environment. Okay. So what are the principles of ecology? Before moving this, I would like to discuss about concepts of this concept of ecology. There are various concepts of ecology. If you read Sankar IS in environment book or PMFIS any other environment book, you will read about ecosystem. Okay, ecosystem, population. Okay, niche, succession. These are the some basic concepts about the ecology, and concepts are different and principles are different. Okay, these are the concepts. Because in ecosystem you will study about the ecosystem, how it works, how it comprises, how ecosystem is stable and very less stable or prone to any instability, what is population, okay, community, population, biosphere, everything is a concept about this. So I will not teach about this. You have to read in the environment section. What is niche? Spelling is this. Okay, niche, succession, all about this. So further moving to principles of ecology. What are the principles of ecology? Very important topic. You will not given a single point on it in internet. So principles of ecology. First principle is that interdependence. As we know, every organism, every individual is interdependent. In ecosystem, if you see that one species like rabbit, rabbit is the herbivore. It depends on grass. Okay. Then next, snake or any other thing which is carnivore. It will depend on the herbivore like that snake or rabbit. Okay. Snake eats insects. Insects eat plants. Okay. And in, plants are primary producers. Okay. So hope it is under clear to you that every organism is independent in an ecosystem. Okay. Then biodiversity. Any ecosystem is a biodiverse. Okay. If ecosystem is a highly diverse, it comprises various flora and fauna, then it is stable. If very less biodiversity in an ecosystem, then it will be less stable. Means it will be prone to attack, it will be unstable. Hope it is clear that. Second point is that biodiversity, and it is clear biodiversity. Then next point is that next principle, energy flow. Every ecosystem has a energy flow. Energy flows from one trophic level to another trophic level. Okay, like that, this is a first trophic level, this is second trophic level, and this is third trophic level. Okay, so energy is transferred from one trophic level to another trophic level. Clear? So this is the third principle of ecology. Next is nutrient recycling. As you know about biogeochemical cycles, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur. You have read about these cycles. These are the biogeochemical cycles. They cycle. Okay, they convert from one form to another form, like CO2. CO2 converts into carbs. Okay, after photosynthesis. If plant die, then it decay. After decaying, microorganisms eat that decay material and release CO2 or through bacteria. Just like take example about nitrogen cycle. So by this, nutrient recycling is a very important concept. This is a very important principle of the ecology. Okay, it is very important to understand what are these, why we have to read about this. I will discuss later about after this slide. So next thing is the next principle is the succession. What is succession? As you have read, I assume that you have read about a succession, that if any organism or any grass or any species grow in this is a terrestrial land, first grow. If any calamity comes, forest fire or any grazing, then it get disturbed. Okay, what it get disturbed in that place, what in that place, what happened in that place, next grass will be grow. Okay, next species will replace that earlier one. Okay, there are two type of succession, primary and secondary. Okay, so in ecology, succession is a very important, and primary succession is a very slow process, and secondary and tertiary succession is a fast process as compared to primary, because the environment is favorable for the another species, because primary previous species has made it favorable for another species. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you that all about succession. If you don't have any doubt, because these are the basic concepts and you have to organize this. I have organized all these the principles. Okay, so hope you are getting the idea how to write, what to write. Okay, so this is all about succession. Then there are limiting factors. What are the limiting factors? Very important to understand. There are two type of limiting factors. What are the biotic and abiotic? Okay. So what are the biotics? Like any species, any individual which is impacting the growth or survival of any species comes under limiting factors in biotic sector. Okay, what are the abiotic factors? Like soil, water, climate. All these has a very significant impact on growth of any individual or any species. Okay, as we have discussed the example about cactus in grown in desert, so it has a very significant impact on its growth, because climate of that particular desert area is a very dry and very less water availability. Okay, so these are the abiotic factors which have significant impact on the growth of any individual species or any population. So hope you are getting idea about this. Adaptation, very important principle of the ecology. Any species adapt to the environment. Let's take example about Namibia cheetah. You have know about the flagship program of Government of India, cheetah reintroduction program. Government of India reintroduced the cheetah into Kuno National Park. Okay, so that we can say that adaptation and limiting factors. Okay, so cheetah that were reintroduced in the September 2022, and some cheetahs in 2023 February. So out of 12 or 15, 8 have been died. Okay, 8 have been died because what the factors? They are the limiting factors. Okay, as the scientists have discussed all about the and assessed all about the ecosystem landscape of the Kuno National Park, but the cheetah haven't survived in couldn't survive in that particular environment. So these are the limiting factors. But new cubs the offspring of that cheetahs maybe survive because they are grown in that environment. So every species adapt that particular environment when they grow. Okay, just like polar bear, they have adapted to the polar areas and they grow well. There is a 6 month long night and 6 month long days, so they had adapted to that particular environment. So this is a basic principle of adaptation, how it is important to or that particular topic, like importance of adaptation principle in for the humans or men. We will discuss it later. And next is a carrying capacity. What is carrying capacity? Ecosystem has a limited carrying capacity. Okay, if any ecosystem like that, this system has what? Let me clear this. This ecosystem has, this is a ecosystem. This ecosystem has a ability to uh, support the 4 individuals. Then it will be stable and maintain itself. If we introduce or reintroduce 4 other members, other individuals, it will collapse soon. Within a few time, within a soon, few minutes, or sorry, few minutes, what? Soon time, it will collapse because every ecosystem has a its own carrying capacity. Okay, so these are the basic principles of ecology. Now I hope you have get the content about this, and you will arrange your content according to these points. So these are the principles of ecology. So what is the relevance in the crop production, or we can say relevance of ecology to men? Okay, so first point is understanding ecosystem dynamics. After knowing the ecology of individual species, we will grow the crops accordingly, according to environment and according to species. Like that, if any species like sunflower is growing in a particular environment, we will go grow in that environment the particular crop. If it is not suitable for sunflower, we will not grow that sunflower crop because it will be unviable, unsustainable for that particular ecosystem, and you will not get any yield. As a farmer, as a kishan farmer, you will not get a too much or optimum yield. That, like nowadays tomato is a very uh, tomato price is a very high in nowadays. So I have taken this image to teach you ecosystem. Knowing the ecosystem of a particular crop and a particular environment, we can grow that particular crop in a particular area. And ecosystem and ecology is important to understand what is the dynamics. How? This year, due to erratic monsoon conditions, the production of tomato is very low. Okay, that's why due to low production, price is growing like rocket, skyrocketing. So you have get the idea about this. After understanding the ecological principles, it will help in understanding ecosystem dynamics and helps in pest management and other. We will judiciously cultivate the particular crop in a particular environment. Okay, in the simple crux, we will judiciously or strategically analyze the environment and species, which environment is suitable for that particular species. Okay, so conservation of natural resources. If you have idea about the ecology, we will judiciously conserve that particular natural resources like animal resources, water resources, okay, crude oil, forest resources, minerals, because these are the very important resources. Okay, natural resources, if get a depletes with time, it will have significant impact. What? It will have significant impact on our life. Okay, so this is the next relevance of ecology. This is all about crop production. Okay, so I would like to say that animal resources, water resources, and natural forest resources. Okay, so only consider these points, not all, because these are not relevant for you. Okay, pest and disease management. If you have idea about that this particular environment or ecosystem has a very pest population or any disease incidents, like that cotton bollworm field, so you will not grow that particular cotton in that particular area. Okay, you will replace that crop with another. Like if if you want to grow that particular cotton crop, you will replace the variety, you will grow cotton resistant crop. Okay, bollworm resistant crop like bt cotton. Okay, so this is the importance of ecology. So we are understanding any species and its relation with environment. Pest and disease are very important factors which reduces the yield of in crops. So it helps in pest and disease management. Climate change adaptation. By knowing the ecology, we will adapt that particular crop with climate. As we know, nowadays climate change is in a high speed. El Nino, La Nina impacts our ecosystem. Monsoon disturbs due to climate change. Our daily life is get disturbed due to climate change. So, knowing the ecological principles, we will develop different varieties. Okay, we will develop different varieties. So, in future we can sustain. Okay, in future we can sustain. So, in this way, ecology helps in adaptation. As we have discussed, adaptation is very important to any particular species for stability and further growth. Then conservation and restoration of ecosystem. Look at this image. If you have knowledge about the ecosystem, you will use that resource. This is a water resource, and you are managing these resources judiciously, and now this is converted into this area. It is growing in this field. Humans started growing the crops, which is important for economy. So this is all about the relevance of ecology in crop production. Okay, so I hope you have get the idea about this first topic of the ecology unit. I know that this is a little bit difficult to understand, but I have did my best to teach you. These topics are very difficult and erratic in nature, so you will feel difficulty while studying, but you have to study. If you have developed some basic template on it, it will be beneficial to understand and answer the good quality answers. Okay, you will answer in the good quality way, because if you don't have any content on the topic, you will feel difficulty and you will not produce a good quality answer. So thank you so much for watching me and joining our lecture. So if you have liked this lecture and my efforts, please like the video and subscribe the channel, because in upcoming days we will upload the upcoming lectures. So thank you so much once again.